Pratyusha ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start.
A pleasant morning. I am glad to welcome you all for this valuable orientation program on entrepreneurship development in association with Seven Sense, sponsored by United Nations Development Program and SAP. To be organized this orientation program, I extend a warm welcome to the resource person, Mr. Sagar Gadagin, trainer, Seven Sense. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Pratyusha.
I would also like to welcome Dr. Anandama N, Principal, Nagarjuna College of Management Studies for this session. I further welcome all the faculties and students who have joined this session. Welcome you all. Here, I would like to take a pause and hand over the session to Mr. Sagar Gadagin. Over to you, sir.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Pratyusha. Good morning, Anandama ma'am. Good morning, Ajit sir. Good morning, all dear students. Today we are going to discuss about entrepreneurship development program, which is going to be conducted to all of you with collaboration with your college and from Seven Sense and Inculab Foundation. So before jumping into the program, what the program is and what are we going to learn in these sessions in the future, I want to know what you people think about entrepreneurship. Who is an entrepreneur? So I want you can use the chat box very actively, students, so we can uh, communicate in the chat box. I want you people to use the chat box. I do think you have access to this. Yes, if yes, please put an S there.
Yes, sir, access is there.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, students, I want responses. Is it a yes? Someone who owns his own business. Very good. From Namrata. Who's an entrepreneur? So this is a very interactive session. Here, interaction plays a very vital role. So we can only discuss when we know what you people think about few aspects. Yes, I want more responses. We have many participants there. I can see 93 people participating in the session. So, okay. Yeah, the person who leads everything on his own, like leadership, someone with an innovative mind. Okay, very good. Good. Who creates a new business? Very nice. A person who set up a business is a person who has number of ideas to implement. Very good, very good. Event performance. Okay. So here the common idea of an entrepreneur who is an entrepreneur is someone who starts his own business with a very innovative idea, an individual person who creates a new business. Good. So new business in the sense, I assume that you people are talking about something creative or innovative business, right? Yes, is a person who starts on. Yes, very good. So here, what is the main aspect of an entrepreneurship is creativity, innovation. How do innovative products come out? That's all about creative thinking. How does a person think? See, there is why do entrepreneurship even start, or innovative business? That is identifying a problem. An entrepreneur will identify a problem and a solution to the problem. That solution itself creates a business there. So that business will create job opportunities. That business will give solution to so many people. So maybe like even if we take an example of Ola, the commutants become so easy after Ola started. True. So how did there was a problem between the commuting in the city. So when Ola started, they created a platform wherein the drivers registered there, and also the people who wanted to commute to different places. So this was just an example wherein one person saw the problem and then he came out with the solution. That solution created business for himself and also job opportunities for so many people who are living there, and also it solved a major problem. So now what we do in this program, EDP, Entrepreneurship and Development Program, is we train students on creative thinking. We train them to solve problems, problem solving skills, managerial skills, uh, from market experts, from people who have been doing this, people who are successful in their ventures, and how, what was the experiment, how did that happen. All these things will be trained during this program. So this program is a very long program wherein you'll be having boot camps for your ideas. After boot camp, screening will be done from jury. Post that, top ideas will also be getting some very good support that we will discuss in the later part of this session. So coming back to the program, this program we have named it as Kanasu Nanasu. Kanasu dream, Nanasu is something uh, reality, converting it to reality. So we want your dreams to get into reality. So many people, many students will always might be thinking of some idea of their own. I want to start off something like this. I want to do something new in my own place, or maybe in the any other place. I want to solve some problems in their own locality. So for those things, we will be this bridge, that hyphen. We want to become that bridge and train new people to make your dreams into reality and help you in the process. So this program is being funded by UNDP. So we are working in joint with UNDP to conduct this program. So going ahead in the program, what do we see is, so our main objectives in the program are, we are working in 3 districts. One is Bangalore rural, the second is Dakshin Kannada, third one is Raichur district. So these in these districts, we'll be working with colleges, educational institutions, and also non-educational institutions like PMKVY, ABVP, Akhil Bharat Vidyarthi Parishad, and SEDOC, Center for Entrepreneurship Development of Karnataka, and other services like Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana. We will be working with these institutions also. So we will be training around 5,000 plus youth from across 3 districts. So these 5,000 are split into 3 districts. So we are not fixed to 5,000 and or anything less than 5,000. So the numbers will be increasing. Any individual who is interested to learn this program will be trained by us and supported. So in this program with 5,000 youth, we will be also orienting and training 150 plus faculty members. The reason why we orient faculty members or train them is because in this 6 months or 1 year, we will be directly in relation with the students. But once we walk out of the campus or the organization, there will be these faculty members who will be staying, who are always available on the campus for the students to guide them during the process. Maybe if not for this batch, and also there is the next batch, your juniors will be coming into the final year, then the faculty will be same. If the faculty is aware of these programations and faculty are informed about these things, then faculty will help them in the in coming years also. And also for you people, once we walk out of the organization, faculty people will be the point of contact between you and us. So that is the reason we train faculties also with, and 5,000 people receiving EDP will be the common 5,000. All the 5,000 plus students who is registered in our program will get the orientation. and also the EDP training in the classroom. It might be classroom and also on online sessions, maybe with the market experts and renowned entrepreneurs. We will have a webinars from them also. So going ahead in the program. Then after this, we will make a platform, we will create a platform wherein you people can come out with your ideas and submit your ideas over there. So your ideas, so when the reason why I say ideas, not students or an individual, is it means you can work in a team of 2 or 3 can club together, come together and uh, submit your idea, your group's idea, and those ideas will be evaluated by the jury. Then of those, some 700 plus youth will be getting into boot camps. Boot camps is nothing but we will create a platform, will have boot camps wherein we'll be having a jury, will be having people to analyze your ideas, if how good it is, and how it is it feasible to start off an idea, or and you will have to present your prototype. All this will happen after EDP training. After EDP training, you will conduct ideas, you will submit your ideas, then you will get into boot camps. After boot camps, around 200 plus youth will be selected for industrial linkages and mentorship. In this thing, when once you get into these 200 plus youth ideas, you will be taken to industrial visits, and or if not industrial visits, if the time doesn't permit it as per norms, we will have online sessions with entrepreneurs with all the streams, not just science, not just commerce, not just medicine, not just for the chemical. We'll be having webinars from all the sectors, across sectors, because we are not targeting only engineering students. We are not working only with BCom students, or we are not working only with BSc students. So when we are working with all kinds of students across 3 districts, above more than 5,000 students, we will get ideas from all the sectors. Maybe an engineer will be working with, maybe an electrical stream engineer will be having a different idea. And when we go to BSc stream, someone has a different, completely different idea. Someone who's creating, like producing benzene. Someone who recently I came across one idea in Raichur, where a guy is recycling plastic. So he's recycling plastic into some other construction used material. So we are going to connect him to the place where he wants to. Like there are few institutions like CPET Mangalore and NTTC in Dharwad. These people, NTTP, these people make machinery, or they have research centers dedicated only to plastic. So we are going to connect him to that to get support from there, so to get more information and get the customized machinery made to him. So in this way we will connect the ideas to the places where they have to go, so that they can, those ideas can become into reality. Not, they just shouldn't stop into the reality, the ideas or a dream. So these 200 people will get industry linkages from us and mentorship, and the top 15 ideas of these 200, again it will be screened and filtered to get to the top 15 ideas. These top 15 ideas will get acceleration support from us, and also a seed capital of 1 lakh per idea. Okay, so oops, 1 lakh per idea. So 1 lakh per idea, it isn't a prize money. Please don't think it is a prize money and something what we have got for presentation. This amount, or this seed capital, is given for the ideas who are going to convert it into a business. So once you come out of your graduation, you should start off that venture, whatever idea you have thought of, that should come into reality. That is the reason, to motivate students, to support them financially. 1 lakh per idea will be given to those. This is for top 15 ideas across 3 districts. So we will move ahead for how do we conduct this complete program, because it's not a small program wherein we train for 24 hours, or say for a week, or for 30 hours, and just go away. It's a very long process, very long process wherein we'll start off from training, then yeah, screening of your ideas, from getting down to top 15 ideas, maybe around hardly 15 to 30 people, selecting 15 to 30 people from 5,000 plus students. It's not just a small process, and incubating them. After incubation, we will also give them support. uh, Support in the sense the connections, industrial linkages, what I mentioned earlier. So the very first aspect of this program is Siksha is inspire and orient youth. So orientation will be given, then EDP training, classroom trainings will come under Siksha. So the next thing what comes in Pragati is your submission of ideas. What ideas you are going to submit is under Pragati. So what can you do better into it, and all those things will be discussed over there. Unnati is incubation support. So of the top 200 students, whatever students or what 200 ideas which come out of the 5,000 plus students, those people will be incubated. Incubation support will be given, maybe like connecting you to Atal incubation centers and DICs and other boards, like maybe from Mangalore, if you start off anything related to marine things like fish poultry and fish pickles and anything like that, those people will be connected to the certain boards which will be having the regulatory aspect on these things. They will be connected, and all the required support what can be given from the government will be informed, and they'll be helped with those things. And Vyapara is the fourth stage, wherein 15 to 20 ideas will be launched and manage key activities. Once you launch your business, once you start off in Unnati, you will go to Vyapara, wherein your business starts. And once the business starts, there will be so many issues, maybe managerial issues, maybe administrative or financial aspects. So there we'll also whenever you require, we'll also give you suggestions, and whoever the concerned market expert or whoever we have connected you previously during your industry linkages, they will guide you in those process if you have any hardships. So in the Sahayoga, the last phase is the Sahayoga. Here we will help you to reach out to the industry. Like uh, once you start off your business, you will have to launch your product. After launching the product, you will have to market it. You will have to reach out to the place which is required. So there the Sahayoga will happen. It's a collaboration. We work with you. So this is the just a briefing about the program, the 5 stages: Siksha, Pragati, Unnati, Vyapara, Sahayoga, the 5 phases of this program. So we are here in the Siksha now. Right now we are in the Siksha, we are in orientation stage, so we have a long way to go. Okay, so before getting into much more information, yes, so we shall also discuss something about social entrepreneurship, because we are also speaking more about social entrepreneurship in this program in nation. The reason why, because it is something which is very much required now. What things come to your mind when you hear about this term, social entrepreneurship? I want students to participate here. So what do you think when this social entrepreneurship? You spoke about entrepreneur. We spoke about entrepreneur as a person who starts his own business, number of ideas. Okay, something of his own. What is social entrepreneurship, or who is called a social entrepreneur? Who is a social entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is someone who starts his business. That is what we discussed. Someone who thinks, who has an innovative idea, who gets a solution for a problem, then he turns it into a business, gives opportunities to the people. Who is a social entrepreneur? Solving environmental issues. Very good. Solving environmental issues. Can we get any ideas for it? Without any expectation, they provide services. Very good. One who starts business by considering society. Good. On behalf of society. Okay. Why do you call it social entrepreneur? Why do you call him social entrepreneur? Approach by individual or group person who work for society. Very good. Can we call it for the welfare, a business which also works for a welfare of society, not just for an individual, right? Which works for, main name is society development. Is very good. Main name is society development, not just an individual who is going to start new business for the benefit of society. Very good. Exactly. Who implement solution to it. Very nice. Very nice. Problem. Exactly. Like non-profit organizations. Very nice. See, when we speak about social entrepreneurship, these people or these businesses will focus on a particular problem. They focus on a particular problem which a society is facing, and they come out with a solution for it, which creates a business not just for themselves but for the entire society which they are focusing on. Say, for example, recently I have met a team of people who are working for social entrepreneurs and SHG groups. You might be aware of SHG groups. So here, what they're focusing on, they are working with the rural women who are like either divorcees or who are widows. So they're working with them. They give them atta. They give them atta. They'll give back. Those women will press them and give back pappets. So what these people do is they take the pappets from them, raw pappets, and they will pack it on their branding, on their in their packets with their brands, and sell it in the market. So what they do is, after a few days, again they'll teach them how to make that art. So once they are sure, they will share those maybe like the ratios of ingredients what they have to put in. They will give them raw materials and they'll have to make the atta, and they will give it to some other person. They will press them. Then those puppets will go to them. They will pack it in their packets, then sell it in across state. So what is happening here is, the people who are the ladies or women who are widows or who are divorced, they didn't have jobs. They used to work in fields only 3 months in a year. So that was when the yield was coming out. So when they used to go to pluck these cotton flowers. So in this region, in Raichur region or North Karnataka region, they have cotton is a major crop grown. So they will go to fields to pluck these cotton flowers. This happens for only 3 months in the year. Once first season 1.5 months, next season 45 days. Okay, so they used to work for only 90 days in the year. So once this thing happened, due to this company or this people who are marketing, these women are working all the 365 days of the year. So their standard of living increased, their spending capability increased, their status increased. They can send their kids to schools now. They can, if not, they used to take their kids also to pluck those flowers. There was child labor, and there was illiteracy increasing. So by making just or getting one idea into implementation, creating just market for one product, they're able to change so many people's lives. That impacted in a very different way and in a very huge way. Even something like they themselves didn't believe that happened. And also there are many other companies which are working for social entrepreneurship. You can go back and learn. So the main motto of these people is they are working for the society with, and also earning some money out of it. So they are providing, like we can mention, community-based problem. Very true. They are identifying the skills, what can come out of those people. They know that there is some problem. Out of those skills, what can they do to the society and also for themselves. So that is social entrepreneurship. That is something we'll discuss more about in our sessions going ahead in during classroom sessions and also webinars. So coming back to our discussion in the Siksha phase, in Siksha, as we discussed, as I mentioned, faculty development program will happen, onboarding, then assistance, then launch of EDP program and completing it. So in this program, we'll end the student learning with diversified like activities. Maybe during the sessions, you'll have more activities, evaluation of your ideas, discussing about your ideas in the sessions. All these things will happen. Post that, in the next phase, we will get to Pragati phase. Pragati is where your ideation challenge will happen. Ideation challenge, once you finalize your idea, like once you learn few things like how to come to an idea, how to evaluate your idea. After that, you will have to submit your idea. In the second phase of the project, where ideation challenge will happen. So once you evaluate your idea, then you'll have to submit. If you feel your idea is not up to the mark, or if you think it's not going to impact or it's not going to sustain as a business. And always I mention one thing, when you have an idea, it's also idea might be the best thing, but you should also make sure will it sustain as a business, because idea is just 1% of the business. The rest 99% is the execution. It is not the best idea you have. How do you execute your idea? Is it scalable? So very frequently we'll come across few things in the newspapers. Maybe someone is riding motorcycle using water, or someone is riding motorcycle doing so many other things. Very recently I came across one thing wherein in Telangana a person has created a EV kit, electronic vehicle kit, for Discover bike, which is not done by company yet, the Bajaj company yet. So this guy was so frustrated with the hike in prices of petrol. He came out, he thought something, he tried so many things, he learned from other sources, and he has created EV kit for his own vehicle that is running. So that is a very good idea, but is it scalable? When he thinks, okay, I can start it as a business, can he scale that? He should have technical support, he should have man force, he should have he should also have finances to expand his business. So the market is huge, but can he sustain in the market? He should also get licenses from the companies, from Bajaj company, from other companies, so that he can, is it safe? Will the battery not explode, or issues like that? So all these things are also be thought before starting off, because these things will be discussed in the session. So evaluating our ideas, because we don't want you people to come out of an idea and start off business which will not sustain in the future. So we want to make entrepreneurs. Doesn't mean we'll make everyone, doesn't mean every idea can be converted into business. So it should be evaluated. That is what happens in the sessions. And if not, if there are no ideas, we'll also discuss how to work on these things. Okay. So after submission, after idea creation, then evaluating, then you'll have to submit your ideas. So ideas should be innovative, ideas should be sustainable, ideas should be socially impactful. These are few things we always look in an idea. Next comes Unnati. Unnati is the next stage of idea creation, wherein we will like incubation support will be given, starting off into business will be given, like the top 9 of these 200 students, again top 100 will get guidance, support, and other manager skills, as I mentioned, from market experts. Someone who has been successful in the same stream will be guiding you. or whenever required. And also, as I mentioned earlier, like if you are in need of some technical support, you will be linkages will be given, industry linkages, and top 40 will get mentorship, and the top 15, as I mentioned earlier, you will also get the seed capital amount for your for your business. And the top 90 or 100 students will continue support. Suppose that like Vapara is starting off your project, your business. So a pilot will be launched, then comes reinvent. After starting a business, like reinvent, relaunch. Why do we think of reinvent or relaunch? Yes, I need answers for this. One business has been started. We are having a continuous running business. Why do you think you will have to reinvent or relaunch your product? Yes, students. Why do you think you have to reinvent or relaunch your? Someone else might implement our idea before us to meet competition in the market. Okay. Yeah, this point is good. Someone else might implement our idea before us. See, there is always this question which comes out of students wherever we discuss in our orientations or in our sessions. Someone will have our idea. So, what if my idea is stolen? I told it to someone, he started it, or she started it, sir, and I didn't start it. See, I mentioned it in the earlier part. Idea is just 1%. Execution is 99%. If you believe in your idea, or if you trust your idea is going to work out, if you start it, no one else can do better than you, because it's always the person who has started it will be having more emotional bonding. I can say it as emotional, because your idea is always yours. Even if they start it, if there is some problem in between, like there might be a sales drop, there might be some issue, then they will easily quit. They'll easily think of quitting that, because it's not theirs. They don't trust it as much as you do. So never be scared of that thing. Changes, okay, we can call it updation in the market trend. Good, because of dynamic environment and preference of customers. Very nice. Preferences of customers are very important to sustain in the market. Very good. So you might come across products of ITC, HUL in every corner of our country. Why do we see HUL and ITC across the country? In every village, in every remote village, we have ITC or HUL products, at least one in one store. The reason, because they have continuously changed with the environment of the customer, preferences of customers, what is the updation going on in the market. Every 3 months or every quarter, they come out with new set of new products. They do market testing. They want to sustain the market. So to sustain in a country like India, where the demographic feature is so huge, and also there are so many cultures, there are so many different kinds of people, your approach should also be different. Your approach should also be multifold. That will not happen in the very first launch of the company. We can't start off a company across India. But once we start off, if we are entering in the new market, then go back, check your product. Is it setting to the environment there? Is it setting to the people over there? So then again, we'll have to relaunch to market your product, to capture that market. Good. Sahayoga. Sahayoga is the last phase of our program, when mentorship will be given to the businesses which was been started already in the Unnati and Unnati phase. Incubation has done. So of the top 15 ideas which are converted into businesses will get Sahayoga part. And also we are helping all helping or getting connections to the people who are checking us, because as I mentioned very recently, we are connecting a youth entrepreneur from Raichur in his plastic recycle unit. So we are connecting him for technical support for CPET and also NTTP for his machinery. So all these things will happen post your launch of product also. So for all these things to happen, you'll have to register for the program and start off. And before EDP, EAP sessions will also be conducted in your classrooms or online also. EAP is nothing but entrepreneurship awareness program. We can consider this orientation also in EAP, wherein we train you what is entrepreneurship, why should one become an entrepreneur, or how one can become an entrepreneur, and what skills he or she has to possess to become an entrepreneur. Post that starts EDP, Entrepreneurship Development Program, wherein idea creation, problem solving, and other skills what an entrepreneur should possess will be trained for the students here. And as I mentioned, like some 48 hours of the training program. These 48 hours will be inclusive of online and offline sessions also. And the reason why we have online sessions is one thing, because of the market experts who will be training or guiding students in their webinars. We can't have all these people across these 3 districts at the same time or even in the schedule. So that is one reason why we will be having webinars across 3 districts at the same time, or to the targeted students only, maybe if it happens. Okay. And in this ADP, you'll also be trained from idea creation till the marketing phase, and to this, and also for relaunch and all those things. Okay. So this ends our discussion here, and any questions or any suggestions, if we have one after the other, please post it on chat so that I can answer that. Any doubt or anything, any more information you require regarding this program, you can go ahead now. It might be regarding what kind of support we give, and are we supposed to pay for classes? No, you don't have to pay any amount for these classes. These classes will be conducted free of cost to promote entrepreneurship. And also for a few people also might be having these doubts also. If we select in the top 15, they might ask some amount to give us the 1 lakh rupees. No amount will be expected from the students or from the institution. Even if you win that 1 lakh seed capital, what we mentioned, is not an amount which is refundable to us, or which has to be reimbursed, or any interest be added. It is a refund to students to start off. It is not a repayable amount. Yes, any other questions or suggestions you have? Please do post it.
Dear students, if you have any questions regarding this, please feel free to ask the questions, and sir is ready to answer for those questions.
Yes, students.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, sir. Do you want? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sagar, we also have Miss Diksha, who is from UNDP in this orientation session. Let me just introduce her to all of you. Miss Diksha, am I audible to you? Okay. Okay, so Ms. Diksha is a district community mobilizer for Bangalore Rural, and she is from UNDP. Diksha, can you please share your feedback about the session?
Diksha has some technical problem, I guess.
Okay.
She's unable to
Hello,
unmute.
everyone.
Yeah.
No, I think I just
Yeah.
needed permission to unmute. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this session. I think the session went great and the interaction was very good. If there are any feedbacks, I think we would really like to hear that from you all. From my end, I think this was a good session. This was a good start. Thank you.
Thank you, Diksha. So the registration link for this program will be shared with your coordinators, and they will circulate it to you. Please register to this program if you want to.
Yes, Sagar sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for
Sorry.
giving a wonderful orientation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving. Okay. We will share the registrations links with our students. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you so
Sure,
much.
sir. Thank you so much, all the students who are here, and also thank you so much for Ajit sir, Ananda ma'am, and also Pratisha ma'am,
Yes, sir.
and also Diksha to be
Yes.
here, for giving us this opportunity to interact with your students. And I urge all the students to do register. This is something very helpful for the students and also for the society you are living. If you can come out with an idea and turn it into a business, then it will be a very great thing, which is something what we are expecting from every individual. We will always be supportive for your ideas and all your ventures. It might not be just today, and for also for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Hope I have added some value for your time. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Dear students, you people